The year is 2019. Headlines around the world erupt with a seemingly outlandish proposition. The United States of America wants to buy Greenland. This vast, icy expanse, more commonly associated with polar bears and glaciers than international real estate, suddenly finds itself at the center of global attention. The world watches in a mix of curiosity and disbelief. The idea, while initially met with incredulity and amusement, hints at a deeper geopolitical intrigue. What could be the underlying reasons for such a bold move? Why would the United States, a nation with vast territories of its own, be interested in acquiring the world's largest island? The question sparks debates and discussions across various platforms. The answer, as with most things geopolitical, is complex and multifaceted. It involves not just land, but also resources, strategic positioning, and influence. It involves a heady mix of strategic calculations, economic ambitions, and perhaps a touch of good old-fashioned power play. The stakes are high and the implications are vast. The story of America's interest in Greenland is a fascinating tale, woven from threads of history, geography, and international relations. It is a narrative that captures the imagination and raises important questions. This essay delves into the motivations behind America's Arctic aspirations, exploring the potential benefits, the considerable challenges, and the ethical implications of such an unprecedented acquisition. Join us as we unravel this complex and intriguing story. To understand America's interest in Greenland, one must first appreciate the island's unique geographical significance. Greenland is not just a vast, icy expanse. It is a land of immense strategic value that has caught the attention of global powers. Situated between the North Atlantic and the Arctic Ocean, Greenland occupies a strategically crucial position in the world. Its location makes it a key player in the geopolitics of the Arctic region. This massive landmass serves as a gateway to the Arctic, a region rapidly gaining global importance due to climate change and its impact on shipping routes and resource accessibility. The melting ice is revealing new opportunities and challenges that were previously hidden. Greenland's proximity to North America, particularly the United States and Canada, further amplifies its strategic value. This closeness allows for easier access and influence over the Arctic region. For the United States, having a presence in Greenland would significantly enhance its military reach and influence in the Arctic region. The ability to monitor and respond to activities in this area is crucial for national security. Furthermore, as climate change continues to melt Arctic ice, new shipping routes are opening up, potentially transforming global trade and transportation. These new routes could shorten travel times and reduce shipping costs, making them highly desirable. Greenland, with its strategically located ports and harbors, could become a pivotal hub in these emerging Arctic shipping lanes, further solidifying its geopolitical significance. The island's infrastructure could play a key role in the future of Arctic navigation and trade. Beyond its strategic location, Greenland holds immense economic potential, particularly in the form of untapped natural resources. Beneath its icy surface lie vast reserves of minerals, including iron ore, uranium, rare earth elements, and potentially oil and natural gas. These resources, currently largely unexplored and unexploited, represent a tantalizing prospect for nations seeking to secure their future energy and mineral needs. For the United States, acquiring Greenland could be akin to acquiring a treasure chest of valuable resources. It would reduce American dependence on foreign sources for critical minerals and energy, strengthening its economic and strategic autonomy. Additionally, the potential for resource extraction could bring economic benefits to Greenland itself, albeit with potential environmental consequences that need careful consideration. The Arctic, once considered a remote and desolate region, is increasingly becoming a theater for great power competition. Russia, with its long Arctic coastline and growing military presence in the region, has made clear its intention to assert its dominance in the Arctic. China, too, has shown a growing interest in the Arctic, investing in infrastructure and research while proclaiming itself a near-Arctic state. In this context, Greenland's strategic location takes on added significance. The island could serve as a vital staging ground for American military assets, allowing the United States to project power and counter potential threats in the Arctic. Establishing a military presence in Greenland would bolster American national security interests and help maintain a balance of power in a region of growing geopolitical importance. In 2019, President Donald Trump's public expression of interest in purchasing Greenland sent shockwaves through the international community. While the idea of the United States purchasing a foreign territory was not entirely unprecedented, the Louisiana Purchase being a prime example, the sheer audacity of the proposal, coupled with Trump's unconventional diplomatic style, created a media frenzy. Trump's interest in Greenland was reportedly motivated by a combination of factors. Advisors highlighted the island's strategic value and resource potential, aligning with the administration's America First agenda. Some speculated that the move was driven by a desire to secure a legacy-defining deal, a real estate magnate's ultimate acquisition. Whatever the motivations, the proposal was met with a swift and decisive rejection from Denmark, of which Greenland is an autonomous territory. Danish displeasure and Greenlandic grievances navigating diplomatic waters. Denmark, fiercely protective of its relationship with Greenland, reacted to Trump's proposal with a mixture of anger and bemusement. The Danish government asserted that Greenland was not for sale, dismissing the idea as absurd and disrespectful. Greenland itself, while open to foreign investment, made it clear that it was not interested in becoming an American territory. The diplomatic fallout from the episode highlighted the complexities of international relations and the importance of respecting national sovereignty. It underscored the fact that Greenland, while politically tied to Denmark, has its own distinct identity and aspirations. Any future attempts by the United States to engage with Greenland on issues of mutual interest would need to be approached with sensitivity and respect for Greenland's autonomy. Autonomy and identity respecting Greenland's unique status. Greenland's relationship with Denmark is unique. While part of the Kingdom of Denmark, Greenland exercises a high degree of self-governance. It has its own parliament, controls its own domestic affairs, and has the right to declare independence. The Greenlandic people, with their own distinct culture and language, have long sought to assert their autonomy and shape their own destiny. Any discussion of Greenland's future, including potential partnerships or collaborations with other nations, must prioritize the needs and aspirations of the Greenlandic people. Respect for Greenland's autonomy, culture, and right to self-determination is paramount. Engaging with Greenland as an equal partner rather than attempting to impose external solutions is crucial for building trust and fostering mutually beneficial relationships. A future uncertain, weighing the pros and cons of acquisition. The idea of the United States acquiring Greenland, while seemingly far-fetched, raises important questions about the future of the Arctic and the role of great power politics in the 21st century. On the one hand, such a move could bring potential economic benefits to both the United States and Greenland, while bolstering American national security in a strategically vital region. On the other hand, the ethical and diplomatic implications of acquiring a foreign territory in the modern era are significant. Respect for Greenland's autonomy, the potential environmental impact of resource extraction, and the risk of escalating tensions with other Arctic nations are all factors that warrant serious consideration. Conclusion: Greenland's fate, a story yet unwritten. The saga of America's interest in Greenland, while sparked by a seemingly outlandish proposition, shines a light on the complex interplay of geopolitics, economics, and national identity in the 21st century. This interest is not just a fleeting curiosity, but a reflection of deeper strategic calculations. Greenland's vast natural resources, its pivotal location in the Arctic, and its potential as a new frontier for exploration and development make it a focal point for global powers. As the Arctic continues to thaw, both literally and figuratively, revealing new opportunities and challenges, the world will be watching closely to see how the region's future unfolds. The melting ice caps are not just an environmental concern, but also a gateway to new shipping routes and untapped resources. This transformation brings both hope and uncertainty as nations vie for influence and control in this emerging landscape. Greenland, caught in the middle of this geopolitical chess game, will ultimately chart its own course. The island's government and its people are keenly aware of the external pressures and opportunities that come with their unique position. They are determined to navigate these waters with a sense of autonomy and purpose. The island's fate will be determined not by outside forces, but by the will and aspirations of its people. Their rich cultural heritage, strong sense of community, and resilience in the face of change will guide their decisions. The future of Greenland is a testament to the power of self-determination and the enduring spirit of its inhabitants. The story of Greenland is a reminder that in an increasingly interconnected world, respect for sovereignty, dialogue, and cooperation are essential for navigating the challenges and opportunities of a rapidly changing global landscape. As global leaders come together to discuss the future, the lessons from Greenland's journey will resonate far and wide, emphasizing the importance of unity and mutual respect in shaping a better world for all.